Hi everybody, today we're going to take a look at an audiobook on 6 CDs called Playing for Pizza. It's a novel read by Christopher Evan Welch and written by John Grisham. I've kind of been on a John Grisham kick lately. But anyway, this is a sports one. It's a departure from his normal writing. And it's pretty good. I really enjoyed it. It's about this journeyman football player who gets injured, and he hides out. Well, kind of hides out is maybe a little too strong, but he ends up going to play for a team in Italy, in Parma, especially called the Parma Panthers. They in Italy they have their own American football, or as they call it, football Americano football league, and they invite him over to play so that their team, the Parma Panthers, can win their first Italian Super Bowl. And it's really good. Football scenes are exciting. It's more exciting than J.K. Rowling's Quidditch scenes in Harry Potter. And it's the thing I liked best about the book was when they talk about food. Parma, they said every region in Italy thinks they have the best food in the world, but Parma is actually where Parmesan cheese comes from, and Parma ham, or prosciutto. In fact, the eating scenes were just epic. One thing I learned that I didn't know was that tortellini was invented by a guy who modeled the tortellini after a beautiful naked lady's navel or belly button. And, I bought some today, and he's right. It does kind of look like a navel. Another thing I really liked about the book was there wasn't anybody mean. Okay, everybody was everybody. You would think that there would be some kind of antagonism, with the American coming into play, kind of like Tom Selleck's movie Mr. Baseball, when he went to Japan. But no, the Italians were very welcoming. Their practices and the characters were really good. There was a judge an Italian judge who played fullback, and he thought he was Franco Harris, the great Pittsburgh Steeler running back with the immaculate reception. And he was actually, Franco Harris was an Italian American. His father was an American soldier, and his mother was a Italian war bride. And there was another character that was that owned a restaurant called La Montagna, and he named it after my favorite quarterback of all time, Joe Montana. And just the meal, as I mentioned before, the meals, they had those long 4 or 5 course Italian meals, and with wine and everything. Makes me want to go to Parma now. I've been to Rome, Florence, and Venice, it was really good. And once again, the characters were really good. There's no major conflict. Just they kept the conflict on the football field. And there was a sports writer who said that the Italian football was the way football was meant to be played, with heart. And just being tough and hitting hard, and and then agents kind of get in the picture. And with the character, the main character, Rick Dockery, he was a GOAT, and not greatest of all time. He threw 3 interceptions in a playoff game in the last 11 minutes and lost blew like a 21-point lead and just blew it. And then that was kind of the catalyst of him going to Italy. As I said before, I recommend this. It's a departure from John Grisham's regular fare. Excuse me, I'm still coughing from all that dust where I work. yeah, so I'll give this an A. Maybe even, almost an A+, but I'll give it an A. And I recommend that everybody go out and read or listen to this audiobook. Thanks for watching. Bye now.